do you love Guinness beer? Well, I'm so excited because we have a great St. Patrick's Day recipe, and it's a stew.
Yeah.
Made with Guinness beer.
With beer, yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Two things, comfort food and beer. I'm in. So did we start it here with a little bit of beef here?
Yep, so what I used is the chuck rib. It's like the short rib part.
Okay.
And I've deboned it and cleaned it all up, and we've cut it into pieces.
Okay.
You don't want to stir that. And I've coated it in flour, and we're searing all the sides to brown it. It gives it nice color, flavor, and it's going to keep like a coating around the meat to keep it all together.
Oh, so it doesn't like break apart?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah, so once it's all colored, we're gonna add all our ingredients. And for this recipe, we're using bacon and mushrooms.
That's bacon?
Yep, this is a slab piece.
Okay.
We're gonna take that meat out, and you can just put it off to the side.
Okay, so then just like this?
Oh, we're gonna...
Oh.
And just pull the meat out. Yeah, because we're gonna sear everything in those beautiful juices from the meat.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So then we're put that aside. Oh, now we're gonna
bacon.
Add some bacon.
And some mushrooms.
Nice.
And we're gonna cook it off. Now I've used the dark Guinness in this one, and I've pre-opened the can.
Okay.
Because when you pour it in there, it's gonna bubble and fizz.
Yes.
So it allows to diffuse the carbon in it.
Okay, cool. So do you drink the beer as you're cooking as well?
Well,
or
everybody
is that just...
does. So just don't tell anybody.
That's why we have so much fun in the kitchen, right?
Yeah. So once that's all kind of cooked together, you're gonna add your beer, and we're gonna reduce it. So just a little. You can add a lot or a little.
Okay, well, it's St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah,
we'll have a little bit of fun. Like, don't ruin my dish. Oh, it smells good.
And we just let it kind of like cook out a little bit.
Okay.
Because you want to cook the alcohol in it.
Yeah.
So that it doesn't make us a little drunk.
Yeah. So I guess when you're cooking it, it takes the alcohol out, but just leaves the flavor. Is that the whole?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Okay.
So this flavor is like a dark, rich, molassesy, slight licorice, and that goes really well in the stew.
Okay, perfect. It smells really good.
So then once it's all reduced, I've got some veal stock. You can just use consomme or store-bought stock. Okay. And you just add it in there. And we're gonna let that...
fancy stock. I was like, I just brought this fancy stock here, and that's what we're gonna use. Now I just stir it in?
You just stir it in, and then when it's all warm and bubbling, we're gonna add the meat back into it.
Okay.
And then you put it into an oven-safe pan. Okay. And roast in your oven for about 3 hours.
For about 3 hours. Okay,
3 hours,
so then it would end up basically looking like this,
exactly,
right?
Yeah. It'll come out of your oven, it'll look juicy and lovely and rich. If the sauce is not thick enough, you just put it back on the stove and heat it up that way.
So it's basically, you put this in the oven.
Yep.
You take it out and you put it back on the stove?
If you wanted a richer, thicker sauce.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But how does the sauce actually come about? Is it just all of this because that's thicker than this?
This, it'll reduce down and the flour from the meat will thicken it.
Okay, can I try that?
Of course.
I want to try it. It looks amazing.
So I have a spoon here.
Perfect. I'm going to try. Oh my gosh. That was like really, 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 really good.
The flavor of the beer really comes through.
And then you serve it with potatoes?
Any Irish stew is great with potatoes, so I put it with potatoes.
You didn't put it in the stew. Why is that?
No, because the potatoes will degrade and fall apart in 3 hours.
Oh, very cool, very cool. Well, guys, for the complete recipe, you can visit markandmandy.com. Thanks so much, Melissa. We got to take a short break. We'll be right back.
Thanks for watching The Mark and Mandy Show. Like our video by clicking below and subscribe to our YouTube channel.